There is no shortcut to safety. Yes, shortcuts can sometimes be a great way to get things done faster and easier, but taking shortcuts at work may increase risk exposure and undermine job safety policies set by the company. In this video, we will discuss the common safety shortcuts, why it is happening, and how to avoid it. The most common reason for taking shortcuts is when a worker is in a rush to get the job done, organizational deadlines, meeting a quota or prioritizing a production, running behind schedule, getting non-functioning equipment up and running, changes in the organization or job roles, having a time is money attitude, job insecurity, and the drive to work quickly. Workers also take shortcuts because they are unaware of the safety hazards associated with a task. It can also be due to repetitive work or being highly experienced at the job and have become complacent in following safety procedures. Or worse, they actively decide to ignore safety rules. Here are the 10 common workplace shortcuts. First, lifting quickly. Workers tend to grab items carelessly when in fact they can use braces and lifting equipment. Taking this type of workplace safety shortcut can lead to bad habits and can injure the spine. Second, skipping breaks. Workers are always tempted to skip breaks or lunchtime due to so much workload to be finished. Taking breaks in between work will let the mind and body recover, while taking lunch is even more important, as it will help to regulate blood sugar so to work more safely for the rest of the day. Third, using tools improperly. There are many different tools at the workplace, and each tool has a specific purpose and job. In some cases, workers tend to take a workplace safety shortcut by using a tool they have with them rather than taking the time to go get the proper one. Fourth, applying the wrong safety label stock. Putting safety labels is one of the best ways to convey information throughout the workplace. Using one type of labeling stock will reduce the life of the labels, which exposes everyone to unnecessary risk. For instance, in high-temperature locations, labels must not be damaged by strong heat, or in cold-temperature locations such as freezers, use labels that will prevent the adhesive from getting brittle and damaging the label. Fifth, ignoring near misses. Near miss is an event that is not causing harm but has the potential to cause injury or ill health. It becomes a workplace shortcut when workers ignore such events rather than taking time to report them. When there is an incident that almost causes major harm or injury in the facility, it must be a protocol to report it, fill out the proper paperwork, and investigate the cause. Remember, today's near miss is tomorrow's accident if it is not prevented. Next, insufficient emergency equipment. Complying with the bare minimum is a popular workplace safety shortcut, which can lead to major problems. As someone responsible for the safety of the facility, it should identify areas where there are specific risks and make sure the proper emergency equipment such as fire extinguishers or safety gears are located nearby and always available. Also, when workers neglect cleaning tasks, there are often many areas of the facility that need to be properly cleaned beyond just sweeping up messes or cleaning up spills. Cleaning other parts of the equipment, such as the safety signs and labels, are often neglected for months at a time, may cause significant risks. Eighth, no clear emergency exit path. Due to large machines and extensive floor space in most facilities, it can be difficult to see where exits are located, especially during an emergency. Do not just put an easy-to-read exit sign that lights up in the dark, but also install floor markings that always point people toward the nearest exit. Ninth, workers only have just the initial training. Companies usually provide new hires the training they will need to do the job properly only once to save time. This kind of shortcut will not only put the new hires at risk, but also the entire facility. It is essential to provide high-quality safety training to all employees when they are hired on, and then continue to give updates to this training on a regular basis. And lastly, inadequate maintenance. Putting off maintenance on a machine until something is broken or causing problems may seem like it will save time and money at first, but in reality, it will do neither. There are several ways to avoid taking these shortcuts, and here are some of them. Do not take the easy way out. Take the time and energy to perform tasks correctly, and make it a habit to follow safety policies and procedures. Help to set the expectation that shortcuts are unacceptable when it comes to safety. Lead by example. If coworkers see someone taking shortcuts, they're more likely to do it themselves. Realize that shortcuts may affect others' working habits too. Use safety checklists so that employees do not skip any steps. If facing perceived time pressure, evaluate whether it is self-imposed time pressure. Many times, individuals put pressure on themselves to perform a task faster when there is no real outside pressure to get a work task completed. Lastly, pre-plan work tasks well ahead of time so the necessary tools, training, personnel, safety equipment, time, etc. are available. Having all the necessary items for work tasks can help to avoid the urge to take shortcuts. Better safe than sorry. It is always better to do something properly the first time than to either redo it again later or deal with the consequences of the shortcut down the road.